Hello everyone, welcome back to Prompt and Process. In this video, we are going to talk about Python syntax. Now, syntax just means the rules of the language, how you have to write things in Python. So Python understands you. Don't worry, it's actually simpler than it sounds. And once you know these basics, everything will make sense. In Python, we use the equal sign to assign value to a variable. It doesn't mean equal like in math. It means put this value inside this variable. Let's see an example. Let's write this here. Okay. Now we can see that age equal 25, name Alice, balance 102.50. Okay, so now we have the variables with values stored inside them. Remember from the last video, we said that variables are like containers. So the variable age, the container age has 25 inside of it. The variable name has Alice inside of it. That is how it works. Notice that I used quotes around Alice. Quote means that it is a text or a string. Numbers do not need quotes. Okay. Now, if this age is 25, I can perform calculations with it and Python will accept it. But the other age in number 5, um, Python sees it as a string. So I cannot perform any mathematical calculations with it. If I try to do that, it will return an error for me. Python will complain. But with the number one, that is the one without quotes, I can perform any mathematical calculation with it. Python is case sensitive. Capital letters do matter. Like the name in line 7 is different from the one in line 8 because of the lowercase letter and uppercase letter in name. Now they are completely two different variables, so always be consistent with your spellings and capitalization. If not, you will run into trouble with Python. One thing that makes Python unique is that it uses indentation to group code. Indentation spaces at the beginning of a line. Let's see an example. Okay, this says if age is greater than 18, print you are an adult and also print welcome. So when we run this, it gives us you an adult welcome in the console. Okay, those two printed print lines are indented, which means they belong to the same block of code. They belong to the if block of code. If you remove the spaces, Python will give us an error. Okay, let's go ahead and see the error. Let's remove the spaces now. So if I run this, you can see the indentation error. Expected an indented block after if line. So there is an error. Okay, now let's remove it. The error is gone. So if we run it again, it gives us the correct output. So the rule of thumb here is when Python tells you about indentation errors, is usually because your spaces are not lined up properly. Note that you can also add comments to your code. Let's say something like this. Okay. Note that the hashtag grays out a particular session. This is the comment. Okay, comment and notes you leave in your code to explain what is happening. Okay, just in case you are no longer working for the organization, or even if you did some things and you want it to be as a reminder, maybe 1 year later or 2 years, you come back and you're kind of confused. If you have this comment, it will be a reminder to you. Okay. Now, Python ignores them, but humans can read them. Okay. You make a comment by starting a line with a hash, the hash sign. You see, this is a comment. It is grayed out. Python will not run it. This sets the age variable. Python will not run that also. So you use comment to keep your code clear. Your future self will thank you, or even the person that comes after you. Finally, on today's videos, when naming variables, there are few simple rules. Use letters, numbers, and underscores only. Don't start with a number and do not use spaces. You can see here the good name, first underscore name equal Alice. That's a good naming convention to use. You can use age or age with a number equal to the value. That is also good. But notice in line 20, 25 age equal to 25. It starts with a number and it's not good. Python will not recognize it. And also, it's when you have so many lines of code, it can be confusing. You can see is an error. Python is already giving us an error. So it's not a proper naming convention. And also, first name, it has a space. You don't use spaces in Python. Now, stick to lowercase with underscore. It is called snake case in Python. It is the Python style. And that is it. You now know the basics of Python syntax, variables and assignments, strings versus numbers, case sensitivity, indentation, comment, and naming rules. If something in my other Python videos ever feels confusing, you can always come back here. This is your quick reference guide. Next, we'll keep moving forward with our Python series, where you'll start using user input to make your programs interactive. If this video was helpful, hit like and please do subscribe and let me know in the comments what part of Python syntax was new to you today. Thank you for watching and have a pleasant day. Okay. Although this video is not essential for moving forward, but is extremely useful for those who get stuck. Thank you very much. Bye bye.